And hello everyone, welcome back to Skyllian Rogue's Tales from Home, Paragon Lost. A little bit of a technical difficulty there, but we resolved it. We got everybody here today, so that's good. And without further ado, let us start as usual with... Wrong song. Hello everyone, welcome to Lost in a Moment. Why don't everybody go ahead, roll me a D100, and we'll see who goes first. Nope, being last this time because I rolled low. Yeah. So it's Bree, followed by Delilah, followed by Astrid, followed by Jack, and finally Aurora. Last this time. Alright, Bree, how are you doing, Bree? Good, good. And I think it's perfect for you for this kind of question kind of relates to essentially what had just happened in this temple right now. Because my question to you is, what are your opinions on gods and their prophets and all that? You like to find out more about one particular god or just in general, about the different kinds of gods? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. I didn't take you for the studious type. Yeah. Y- Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. There you go. Thank you. I. Thank you. But that's weird. I thought I saw that. Okay. All right. Everybody's here now. All right. Okay. Can you continue?
I was saying that it's like gossip. You gotta know who hates who likes who, so you know which
So.
side to go with.
So you don't see it as like an academia topic, more like getting to know the local gossip, aka the
Yeah,
gods.
I
All
mean,
right.
if you think about it as academic, it's gonna get boring. When it gets boring, nothing is retained. So
Ah, I wonder if that's how people get interested in other more boring topics like history and politics. It's just gossip.
yeah,
You want to
history
know
and
the
politics
tea.
is just gossip.
All right, all right.
Exactly what it is.
Thank you very much, Bree. That's an interesting perspective. Next in order, Delilah. What about you, Delilah? You've just encountered some gods and their prophets from last session. So, what are your opinions on them?
I've never been truly exposed or come in contact with uh, fanaticism, like religion fanaticism, until recently, and I think it has proved all my assumptions and just prerequisition that yeah, everyone's just petty. I mean,
What?
Shepa and the gods, not the people following them. Well, debatable, but uh, it's just I. If these truly divine beings are ever perfect, and why do they have conflict with one another? It's just pure stupidity in the sum of it all.
I mean, that's fair, but I don't think anyone has ever said like these gods are perfect. That does perfectness is a prerequisite for you to worship someone, not just not like their ideals or something.
I believe if some truly higher power, divine being, be with it, what you will, um, has the capabilities to bless all of its clerics, chosen ones. You can say name it or whatnot. I mean, they pretty much as well have to be perfect at that point. And so much power, and yet like petty rivalries between sisters. I that's uh yeah, that's just eh.
Alright. So you think divine beings such as them should be above petty rivalry?
How do you
If
know if it was petty?
I mean, I'm assuming Shepa is more than willing to forgive her sister if she is truly all about peace and love. Is just again, the name escapes me, and I think it's just my brain trying to
Maralath.
Marilath. Thank you
Every
again.
single time.
Would you like it for me to remember it more than just forget it? Anyway, Marilath. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Marilath is still just doing everything possible to not be what her sister is.
Alright, okay. Interesting perspective as well. Thank you very much, Delilah. Next in order, Astrid. What about you, Astrid? You've always been kind of like away from all these gods and religions and stuff. Now that you've witnessed them firsthand, what are your opinions on them?
On gods and religion in general,
Gods and prophets, yeah.
I would say that it's important to have them because they give people something to hold on to,
Mm-hmm.
a faith to look forward to.
And
Uh,
and seeing what had just happened to people who believe in them, do you still believe that's the case?
I mean, if it gives them a purpose in life, then sure. That's why
Hmm.
most people, their lives change when they say they've found religion.
Uh-huh.
It gives them purpose.
Mm.
So even if I don't worship a particular god, I think it's good that people do have something so it gives their life meaning.
Oh, why don't you worship a particular god? You just haven't found one? It's not how you're raised? Why?
Since my family was on the road most of the time, we
Mhm.
didn't really get to sit down and go to one specific temple or
Mm.
one specific church. It was just all over the place. I've experienced, you know, uh, public religious, I don't know what to call them, but they're just out there doing prayers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I never was taught to believe in one specific god or follow one specific god.
Okay, alright. Thank you very much, Astrid. Well, maybe you can, at some point in this journey, you can decide to or not to worship a particular god. But thank you very much. Next in order, Jack, our rebellious sorceress. What about you? What do you think about all these gods and prophet shenanigans?
Well, considering all of that happened around us, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's safe to assume that higher power do exist, but fuck them.
Those are some strong words. What makes you say that, Jack?
Well, look around you. Look at this temple.
Mm-hmm.
First, it was built for Shepa. Shepa didn't help her disciples,
Mm-hmm.
and then another religion took over. Then we came around and killed everyone. Their god didn't do anything to stop
Mhm.
us.
Does being a god entail 100% protecting your followers all the time?
I don't know if I have followers following me.
Mhm.
Maybe I choose one or two to be my favorite that I will protect at all costs.
That does sound like Uni and Bree.
But you're a
Yeah,
god.
but they are not
Yes,
God.
dude.
Yeah,
But God's
Bree and Uni is not God.
No, I'm saying, you said pick one or two favorites and then take care of them. The rest, let them be. That sounds like the gods have chosen Bree and Uni, for example.
But they still suffer, right? They don't get, what I would imagine divine protection means protection from everything. You know, but Uni over there is half that. And Breeze, just Bree.
All right.
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean?
All right. That is.
I mean, Bree, you face your fair share of hardships, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah. So
guess.
that's just that. So that means your God, does not protect you from everything.
I don't think it's their job to. I mean, I don't know. They do whatever they want, but I know they can't really, uh, how do you say, meddle in mortal affairs. So
Yeah, that is why I said fuck them. They do what they want. We do what we want.
I guess it's just a very entitled way of looking at things. I think that's what happened to Ricardo. He was entitled to, um, he was entitled to, what do you call it? Uh, Sheppa's love. He felt he was entitled to Sheppa's love and protection, and it became his demise. If you never expect anything of your god, or really anyone, then you're kind of happier. Kind of.
Our cleric, ladies and gentlemen.
What does that mean?
All right. That's a fair discussion. When you worship someone or something, does that mean you are owed something in return, or is it just it's your faith? You just believe in it, and that's it. Let's see if we can discover this further later on. But finally, Aurora. What about you, Aurora? What do you believe about? What do you think about all this gods and prophets and religion business?
I think too many things are up in the air for us to have a concrete answer, or a succinct one for that matter.
I mean, that's fair.
I
But
believe in the tangible. I believe in what I can control, what I can summon, what I can destroy or create. Gods themselves, not so much.
you
Not
don't
until I'm confronted with something tangible.
define tangible. They literally had kind of like your champions, I guess, sort of in front of you there.
Sure. I believe in the power of belief. I believe that Bree believes in a god, and that grants her some sort of powers. But I don't believe in one, and I have powers, so. Or unless I'm just overly religious towards the stars and the moon, maybe.
Maybe that's the source of your powers as well.
I don't necessarily venerate them as gods, however.
That's fair. That's fair. It's just more like the idea of them right now you're looking at.
Exactly. I understand why someone would believe and pray and sit around waiting for gods to help them, but I believe it's our duty to help ourselves first.
All right. Thank you very much, Aurora. And that is everyone in the party. You guys want to bring in an NPC and ask them the same question?
Should we ask someone who is not actually religious? Or should we ask someone who is religious? Because then there's only two.
I was curious. We just got a new friend here. They lived 1,000 years ago. Oh, we still don't know how long Paragon is, at least in his perception of time. And
Maybe we should ask someone, who had suffered a lot. Perhaps someone who lost their parents.
Oh.
Someone that is red skin.
Red skin? Red skin.
Someone with horns and flasks and a trench coat.
Very, very angry all the time.
Someone who's not allowed to drink legally.
Technically, there's no legal age in drinking, but yeah, in the real world,
I
definitely.
started drinking when I was like 12.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean, real world? Let's speak for this guy.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. The less you learn, the better. But who you want to bring in, Rubedo?
Yeah, let's go, Roberto.
All right, let me see if I can find him. For some reason, can't find the token for him, which is odd. I thought I have. Oh my god, I am very hiccupy today.
Oh no, how much did you had to drink?
I didn't. I haven't had any to drink yet.
We'll drink a bunch.
My drink is at 11:30. But for now, here is Rubedo, poof, appearing, walking behind you as you guys gather up at camp. He eyes you over for a moment, pauses for a bit. You guys doing the chatting thing again?
Yeah, come and join us.
Kinda looks around for a bit, sees his brothers and sisters already sleeping. I might as well. He sits down around the fire next to you guys. So, what's the question this time?
Yeah, say, Roberto, you've been through a lot, right? I'm just wondering, what are your thoughts about, deities, about gods?
Ugh. Oh, that's a hard one. Let me see. I mean, my family's never really been a religious type. Mom is though, but rest of us kind of follow our father, I guess. Being tieflings and everything, we aren't exactly liked by the gods. I guess I'm kind of indifferent to them. They haven't fucked me over just yet. And the only one in my family that's worshipping something is an actually physical thing. That Bright Queen. So at the moment, I guess I'll reserve my judgment. But right now, I think they're just another creature. Powerful one. But I'm just that. Another creature. I'm sure at some point someone's gonna figure out how to kill those fuckers. So yeah.
Very proactive atheist. I liked.
Well, I'm not gonna be the one to kill them. Or am I? Like I said, I'm reserving my judgment on them for now. For now, they're just this nebulous beings in the cloud or ground, or wherever gods reside. But yeah. So, I'm gonna head off now. You guys continue doing whatever you're doing here. Stands up
Alright,
and
good
begins
night,
to walk away.
Roberto.
Continue
gives
to
you
not plot about killing weird creatures in the sky.
nod.
Giant eyeball.
I don't know what you're talking about. And with that, thank you very much, everybody, for answering my question. We're gonna stop here for now, get back to reality, and well,
There goes grab a day.
deal with gravity and the aftermath of what had just happened in the church last session. So let's go back. We got everybody here. All right. Is everybody ready? Shall we?
Shall.
All right. So as usual, we're gonna start with last session. Last session, you guys went deeper under the temple of Merileth/Shepa to discover Ricardo, an ex-archpriest of Shepa, now seemingly the chosen of Merileth, being surrounded by shadowy figures, and also another person protected by a barrier next to an ivory tree. You guys actually spent some time talking to Ricardo, both trying to convince the other to leave without causing any harm. However, you guys want to save Uni, and the temple, while Ricardo's only willing to let go of the temple. So in the end, a battle ensued. You guys fought hard and finally was able to take down that lone dwarf by the end. And as the battle dies down, so does the barrier surrounding the other person in the room, Uni. Bree rushes over and to deliver the letter meant to him, which he received with tears in his eyes. As he composes himself, he introduces himself to the party as Uni, the prophet of Shepa. So, right now, you stand in the catacombs of this temple, surrounded by names of the dead and bones of the deceased. The shades that stayed here to observe you guys begin to leave, floating through the walls, leaving Uni by himself under the first nest. A couple of blankets and tarps are stretched over the roots as Uni tries to collect the bones of his brothers and sisters with a somber expression on his face. What do you guys do during this moment?
Ricardo is still alive, right?
Ricardo's, yes, actually. He's kind of
Really?
passed out. It has not been 1 hour yet, so yes, he's still alive and kind of passed out.
Oh yeah,
And
you
we
get
disarmed him as well, right?
That is
Astrid
correct.
did.
literally
Yes.
you stabilized him. I remember.
Yep. And yeah, I think Astrid was able to chop off the crystals that was connecting his hand to the glaive.
Well,
But
while
one
we're all
thing,
gathered
one thing
around the
you do
body,
realize though,
We see.
him lying over there, you can see that his wounds is being shut very, very quickly.
Yeah. He's a problem.
Wait,
Aren't
why
you,
are we
Jordan?
keeping him alive again? What are our
Our
plans
dear
for him?
friend. No, our dear
because
friend has
killing
asked.
is bad.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. It's because
That-
maybe he knows something.
So, what
Sorry,
do you
is
guys
Uni
do?
is with us still at the moment, right?
Uni's down near the tree, burying the bodies of his brothers and sisters with a somber expression on his face.
I see.
I literally
Alright,
just
then
said
we
that.
have-
I'm helping him.
All right.
Sorry. Okay. Wanna just murder him and say he died of causes? I mean, what else can we ask him? He's just a weirdo who's been stuck trying to get him, and I like gesture towards Uni.
Well, the reason
Well,
we didn't kill him initially was because I believe they were friends or knew each other to some extent. And I thought, it'd be rude to kill an old friend, and I suppose it should be his decision to make. That is, of course, second to the fact that he might also have information for us.
we searched his body, right? Do we loot him?
Yeah, you
Have his
loot through his
glaive.
body, so you would be able to find the glaive, obviously, that he's holding. He would also have the scroll that perfectly fits in the velveted lead box that you found back in his office. In his pocket, you also find a key that is, yeah, just a regular. No, it's Ricardo. It's not a regular key. It's a very ornamental key hung around his neck. However, it seems like it's been there for quite a while. It hasn't been used for quite a while because it is slightly rusted. Beyond that, you would also find the book that he was reading. And on the inside, looking at it, you can see it has similar contents to the book that you found at the
Library.
room with the daggers all over the floor and the bar, if you remember.
Oh. Okay.
The one with the rules of the religion, basically. I think Vi has the book as well. And
I'm
then,
gonna try to open the scroll and look at it. Can I understand the scroll?
go ahead, roll me religion check, please.
Religion check. Oh my god.
I can guidance that.
Sure.
I don't think Jack's very smart.
So,
I'll
plus
say
one.
that's her
One
face.
guidance is what? 1D.
No, I'm not
One
there.
d4
Wait, sorry. What check is happening here?
religion.
Hmm.
15.
Okay.
Nice.
Not bad.
So with a
Joke's on you.
15, you look through this book over here. It has similarities to religious rituals that you would know, like ceremony, the one that people kind of use to unite people and everything. But it's much more extensive, much more elaborate. The purpose of this seems to be purifying some kind of curse that's been placed on people. The religion, all about specializing in love and everything. So most of the phrases here is telling it's talking about kind of like self-love, to grow, to accept, to return to thyself, accept your own, that kind of stuff. And several rituals involving holy water, silver powder, that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Seems easy enough to perform, if you ask me. You don't know why you need Uni or Ricardo to perform such a ritual.
I'm gonna
Or
relay the
Brie.
information on this one.
No, let's not like chance it. You know how finicky magics can be. I'm pretty sure there has to be a reason why either one or the other is required to cure the uncatholic hunter. Wait,
Doesn't say
this
you
is
need
in
one of the other. It says we just need to perform the thing, right?
Mm-hmm. The one that says
I
it requires one or the other is in the other document that I think you found in Rose's room, if I recall correctly.
that was the yes, we got a
Yeah,
document
it was
saying
in
they were
Rose.
dealing with
Yep.
they were dealing with an Catholic problem, a favor for them, and it was Ricardo and Uni that would help.
Ricardo or Uni.
Ricardo or Uni, one or either or that would help. Yeah, bless you.
Dian
Okay,
is
again,
sick, by the way.
No, I'm fine. I'll be fine. So, what do you guys do?
Well, the scroll goes to either Umi or Bree, that much is clear. But the glaive, on the other hand, I want to look into that.
The glaive itself looks like a mixture between a staff and also a glaive. Even the point of the glaive, where usually like an axe head would be, this one's more like a large piece of mirror that is reflective, so you can actually see yourself through the mirror. A little bit cracked, but serves its purpose.
We already got our hands all over it, right?
That is correct, yes.
I would like to try to channel my shillelagh through it to see if it fits the description of the spell.
Requires, what is it?
Club or quarterstaff.
Club or quarterstaff. Unfortunately, the spell does not channel through.
Or holds it aloft, just a little bit off the ground, channeling magic, and then the moment it fails, just drops it. Goes, not interested, and gets up.
Wow.
Wow.
And we left our only identifier back at the camp, didn't we?
No,
no,
outside.
they
Just
were
outside
outside.
the temple.
Would it be possible to bring them inside now?
Yeah, you just need to go up.
Yep.
But I'm still with Uni.
I still think we need to deal with Ricardo here. What are we gonna do with him? can
Alright.
just leave him at large.
Is he like going back to consciousness around this moment?
No,
will
not yet.
lightly slap him.
I assume it's been like maybe 1 or 2 minutes since, but you can see that at that point. Let me double check.
Well,
Everyone just readies their blade again.
on my
Any
response.
wounds that he may have had is mostly healed up at that point,
I see.
Ooh.
He's back to full health.
almost to full health.
This is where we introduce my old reliable friend, Hempen Rope.
Would that
And
help?
and while I'm tying him, I'll look to the rest of the party and go, but no, decision time. Should we or should we not?
Does his arm grow
My
back?
foot.
You never chopped off the arm, just broke off some of the crystals that was on his arm attached to the staff. But yeah, whatever place you wounded just now is starting to grow back and heal over.
You guys could go ask Uni. I'm with Uni, by the way. You have to decide by yourself.
My vote is on him.
We what him?
Astrid, what's your vote?
He was kind of an asshole, but I feel like that wasn't really his own doing to be an asshole.
He kind of looked like he volunteered to join Marileth. Even
So it wasn't the
without,
crystals making him act like that?
I don't. He sounded convicted to following Marileth.
Oh well, sure.
I mean,
Insane people are never convicted about anything.
I mean, no. Okay, let's rewind this. If we recall, all the other crystal people we've met, their endpoint is they want souls. Even eventually, Ashta was kind of having some cravings. He didn't talk about
So we should just
souls.
get rid of all the crystals on him?
Is it working? I don't think it's stuck. DM, because since we've inspected his body fully,
Mm-hmm.
where are the crystals sort of growing? Like specific body parts, back of the torso, head?
It's always
or-
similar. The right side of the head grows around to the back of the body, a little bit on the left arm, and also the right side of the torso. It's growing through his clothing sometimes. That's why you can see some on his chest.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty stuck right in there. I don't think this is just a mere scrape off his old back type of thing we can do.
Well, I'll go fetch our clerics. And I'll get up and go do just that.
All right.
As soon as Aurora is like several feet away, Delilah will go back to cutting some gems off once more for material.
You start chipping off the gem on his body.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything.
I
anything
imagine
not
after
too big.
Delilah continues chipping, or who's already like too far to hear it,
Mhm.
just puts up a hand behind her and goes, "Don't chip away at his crystals," like just knowing that Delilah was gonna do that kind of deals, you know.
Let's just look back just a second if that's a statement or that was a command, and I'm just
A
going to
statement. She didn't
continue.
even like look back or anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna then Delilah will still continue doing it, but just slightly frightened, concerned for the moment that
All right.
she just spotted her from that.
So, meanwhile, on the other side of the tree, you can see Uni is placing the bones of these people. He seemed to recognize these people. Each time he goes over to one pile, yes, puts one in another pile. I'm sorry, Sean. Getting wraps it in
see.
another clothes and
Can I-
something. Yeah.
Can I, as he does that, I'm just gonna. Would it help if you tell me how they were? I think it's nice to remember the dead.
Yeah, I think they'd like that.
Yeah. So
We
how
we
was
all
Meredith?
Meredith. She is a scratches her lips a little bit. A little bit of a party girl. Loves to go around, meet new people, just enjoy herself. She was actually in line to become a priest at some point.
Really?
I guess in her friendliness, a lot of people like her. So, yeah.
What about John?
John. He's a little bit like me on the outside, but didn't really talk much. But I kind of get that he's always have a ambition. He has that look in his eyes, like he wants to work on something.
Hey, why do you say you're on the outside?
What do you mean?
You said John is kind of like you on the outside,
You know,
looking in.
hmm a little bit of a loner. Not that great with people. That's the kind of guy he is.
Is that the kind of guy you are?
Yeah, little bit. I mean, I'm not really that good with people in general, so I try my best. But Rose is
guess
so much better at this than me, I'm telling you. There's a reason she's the archpriest.
I'm kind of good with people.
Yeah? Well, maybe you can get there at some point. Well,
Maybe
if we ever get this back up and running
we could. I'm only missing all the knowledge that I should have.
again. Well, then maybe the library will have some books that can help you.
Oh, speaking of books, there's this book on like in the library that's so heavy that we can't like lift it and we can only like read it inside and like I can even skip through to see the ending. I have to read it one by one. You know what's up with that book?
No, don't think I've ever heard of that book before.
Really?
Hmm.
Seems like it's been there a long time.
Well, there's a lot of books in that library.
Ooh, are you not the reading books kind?
I do a little bit, but like, ones with pictures in them.
Oh my god, you're just like me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I can't. I can't go through all those thick religious tomes. They just make me fall asleep. Especially it's like all that
Yeah.
rhyming and everything, and it's just like it's like a lullaby. And then at some point I just get carried away to what would you call to the dreamland. So yeah.
Yeah. I like in order to memorize my spells better, I have to like draw it now.
Wow. Okay, I've
And I
never heard of anyone drawing spells before.
yeah, look at my book. And I show my book and you'll see like a bunch of s- what do you call that, chicken scratch? I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh I think we've established Bree's not so great of a drawer.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it is like stick drawing that is barely apprehensible.
Oh, hey, I know that one. That's Secret Flame.
Oh my god! Yeah!
Yeah. Okay, it kind of
It is!
makes sense. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's like a fire, but like so I put just like squigglies, but I color it in like yellow because it's not actually fire.
Yeah, I can see that. And the little hearts over there. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And while they're having this conversation, Aurora, you begin to approach them from behind as they're looking through this. Looks like a children's coloring book, perhaps. You're not quite sure.
Looking over, their shoulders, looking at the cripples her. I was gonna linger for a second, just trying to understand what the hell she's looking at before she goes, "Oh, you found the coloring book. Cool."
What do you mean? This is my book. I made it.
There's a long pause before she goes, "That makes more sense. I wanted to talk to you, both of you, about him." And she's gonna throw a thumb towards the unconscious and tied up Ricardo in the back.
Oh, right.
We've restrained him and knocked him unconscious, but as luck would have it, it's only a matter of time before he wakes up again. And needless to say, he is dangerous.
You can see Uni starts to recoil a little bit, kind of hugging his body. Yeah, I don't think him staying here might be a good idea.
Should we kill him?
No, we shouldn't.
Why? Because from what we've seen, those who have these crystals, they don't really they're not really all there. As in, they kind of lost their mind from the Eternum serum.
Eternum serum.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, he
At least-
drank them? Is that what those green crystals are?
Maybe. Because so far, that's what happens to those who drank it. At least that's what we think, based on one of the shards that we saw, the memory shards, the memory cache. That was it.
Memory? Oh. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I got out. I think I'm a little bit uncaught up with what's going on in the world. But about Ricardo, is it possible that we, I don't know, leave him somewhere far away?
It's possible. It's also a really bad idea.
I understand.
Bordering on stupid, but sure.
If you don't mind, I really don't want to kill him. I don't know what the serum did to him.
Yeah, no, I fully understand. I mean, if you don't want to kill him, we'll just let him go kill someone else. It's fine.
Well, when you put it like that, I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
thinks for a bit.
He does play for the other team, and the other team really likes death now. I keep seeing people like them, just sacrifice any living being. They try to sacrifice a few people.
I don't know. Usually the archpriest decide on
I
what to
can't hear
do.
you, by the way, because sometimes you just kind of
Right. Okay.
mumble by yourself.
Fair. I don't know. Usually archpriests deal with these kind of things.
Well,
These kind of things happen before.
I mean, sometimes, we'd have criminals try to take shelter, and then we'd have to decide what to do with them. Of course, we'd feed them, care for them, heal them up, but what happens next? I mean, if you ask me, I want everybody to, be friends, love each other, but I know that's not possible.
what did the archpriest do last time?
Well, it depends on a case-by-case basis. Don't usually understand what her decisions, but I trust them.
What usually happens?
Usually,
Yeah.
we just let them go. Be on their way. They haven't wronged us, so we just let them go. But if we know that they are dangerous, Paragon, a lot of very talented people, and if the person's especially, and he does this with air quotes, talented, we do surrender those to the authorities.
Well,
The light guards. Yes, we should ask them. I'm sure they know what to do.
Boo. I think you might
Bree,
want to
you
have
tell
a
him.
look outside.
What happened?
A lot.
Oh
Maybe
dear.
you should sit down for this one.
Okay. He sits down as you, I'm assuming, explain the state of the world right now, or at the very least, state of Paragon.
Before we explain it, Aurora's gonna say, who do you want to hear this from, me or her?
I, is there a difference?
I think she'll say
Wouldn't
it more
be
matter of
asking
factly.
otherwise.
Okay. Bree, why don't you tell me about what's happened outside?
I can't hear you.
Bree, why don't you tell me about what's happening outside?
uh, well, outside of Paragon, it's been 1,000 years since it fell. Wait, it is 1,000 years, right?
Yeah.
At
His
the
eyes widen at that mention.
It's the year. What year is it? It's not 2875. It's Okay, I'm not very good with dates, so it's been a long time, basically. And
Okay.
well, Paragon just kind of disappeared. And
I know that part. I
wait, you
mean, what
know that
happened in
part?
here?
Oh,
I mean, there
well,
was the Light Guards, the Council of Heroes.
yeah. So apparently, the council of some of the people in the Council of Heroes. Hold on, I gotta check back my notes. Uh, where's the freaking journal?
It's
J,
press G. It's a J. J.
But which one?
go my
Uh,
journal or
where's
party
my
journal?
journal? I only see house rules and lore.
Party journal?
I didn't see a party journal.
No?
Am I in the wrong? No, it's the journal tab, right?
Use the journal within your
Press
mind.
press J. Aina.
No, I can't get out. I can't. Okay.
I see a
Okay.
party journal.
Uh, no. It's just if I open this thing, I can't. Oh, hey, I can't close it. Okay, it works now. Never mind. Okay, so we don't know the everything that happened because we're getting things like from like this tiny shards that we put into an atlas. Do you know an atlas? I assume you know an atlas.
Uh, no. What is an atlas?
You don't. Oh, I guess atlas is new. Um, they're like these statues that will teleport you to other statues like them. So, and if we give like these tiny crystal things, they'll show you like what was in them. So it's like a memory from the past kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So for in one of the visions, we see like some people from the Council of Heroes, like in a ritual room together and talking to like a gnome, and they're talking about uh maintaining power, but only like a special spell where if ever like you can live forever or something. So I think the people there, do you know Ryoka?
Uh, yes. She's one of the council, Miss Sakamoto, right?
uh I guess so. I don't know their full names. So yeah, I think there was like a deal in order to like do some powerful spell, but everybody needs to be alive so the spell like has its power. But they said nah, Then there was another memory shard where like a person is being crucified. Yeah, and people are like, "Hey, this is what happens when you go against the council." Uh, and then apparently, uh, some of the people in the council died. Like they didn't protect the city or something, and it fell. And honestly, there's like a lot of pieces that doesn't fit that we don't really know what exactly happened. But what we've assumed is there was a plague. Some of the normal people became undeads, but not really undeads, because like when you do the whole turn undead thing, they don't turn.
Uh,
I don't
that
really know
sounds like the plague, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
Eric
that's
immediately
something.
he closes his mouth. Shit! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm seriously sorry. I didn't mean to
What?
say. Uh,
What? What? What?
uh,
We're
What?
not from around here. You don't have to hold your tongue in the same way you had to before.
no. You don't understand. It's about this thing. I can't talk about it, or else you're gonna. It's too late. It's too late. Anyways, you're infected now. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
I mean, I don't know if you can infect us if you're not from here.
Well, the thing is, you're infected the moment you know about it.
Well, unfortunately, we've been saying it for quite a while now, and we seem to be fine.
Oh, no,
Well,
no.
except for
It
this crystal growing out of my ear, but just kidding.
I think that's from the Eternum Sarah. I don't think you can get infected by that. Pretty sure that's not the plague.
no. The plague is something that happens the moment you die. It's just something that takes over your body and you just transform into this monstrous creature. You can try to revive, but only a short time afterwards. You just lost to this plague.
How did it come about?
And that I don't know. That was before my time, unfortunately. Not
When
really.
is your time?
What do you mean?
Like you said before your time, but I'm having a bit of a hard time figuring out what where you're where you're
Um,
from. Like you
okay.
know about the plague, you don't know about atlases, so like
The temp. Okay. When all this happened, he kind of gestures to the temple. It was. Uh, let me do the math real quick.
what is the year now? Because I think you're using Arc of the 12th calendar.
I don't think so. It's 2875. Oh, it
Is that the
might.
second one?
Yeah. Ah, damn it. I think because I copied some settings from Arcana 12 and I think I overwritten the dates.
Oof.
Yeah, 1 second.
We
My
have
in
completely forgotten our conception of time.
Yeah, my intro should have a
I don't
year
think so.
somewhere. Nope.
Nope.
Intro does not have a
Because I
year.
was looking for it there too.
Yeah, I know. I thought in my notes would have. God dang it. God dang it. You know what? Let me just create something new because it's 1000 something. If I recall
Was
correctly.
bad.
Yeah. All right. So let's say 1176 AH is the current year.
After what?
Age of Heroes.
Wait, this is Age of Heroes?
Mm-hmm.
We're in the Age of Heroes? Ooh.
Wait, this is the Age of Heroes? Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
Thank
But
Someone
heroes
Uh,
are still
This is the age of
compensating.
heroes?
yes.
Everyone is doing it? I just wanted to fit in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
All
um,
right.
um, yeah.
Yep.
During our time, are
Mm-hmm.
there any more heroes or
During your time, what do you mean?
I mean, obviously we went back in time, right? When we, go to Paragon.
Oh yeah, sure. You
I'm
went back in
sorry,
time.
what?
Okay.
Yeah, quote unquote, we went back in time, right? During our current time where we, usually live, right?
Uh-huh.
Are they heroes or?
Yeah, that okay, the reason it's called the Age of Heroes is there is an increased number of calamities happening in the world, and yet there's always a group of heroes there to save people. You
So even
seem
currently they are, heroes and calamities and all that.
yeah. Okay. So just to go back from when the temple fell, if I recall correctly, it was 256.
AH?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I don't think it's been 1,000 years yet. It's almost, though. Hey, Aurora, how much has it been?
Aurora's gonna do some quick maths on her fingers before
Mhm.
coming up with a slightly wrong answer. Just slightly.
1176 minus
It's 9:30.
256. So
It's 9:30.
Actually, no, it should be exactly accurate. I got the headband of intellect thing.
hey, nice.
Hey, you are smart.
920.
Yeah, so almost 1,000 years, but not really. So, okay, so the temple fell 256. When's the last time you remember?
That's what I said. 256. That's when the temple was assaulted by the cultists of Merilith.
Didn't we saw a shard where it shows like there was this cult that people were trying to apprehend, but then they died anyway? Pretty sure that was Marileth, right? I asked Aurora. Not.
I guess it makes the most sense.
Do you think they bring about this plague?
Well, the cult really gained fame after Paragon was transported here. So most probably
Wait,
not.
what do you mean by transported here? Is that why you guys like disappeared? You were transported?
Right. So you're really not from Paragon? I thought you meant you're not from the city center.
No, I'm from the I'm from oh shit.
I'm
From up
from.
above,
Oh,
from far away.
From no, I remember it's a nice name that Crit gave to the village that I must have remembered, but I do not for whatever reason because it doesn't come up so often.
Oh, so you're from the nice village that Crit named?
Yeah, Critsville, yeah.
Critsville. Oh my god.
I don't think I know that place.
It's like a
To be fair,
one.
I was born here, so
Um, have you ever left here?
no. I mean, when I was born, Paragon is here.
Oh, oh. Hey, how old are you? Like the last time by 256, I guess.
I was almost 23.
Wait a minute. You're my age.
Oh, I thought you
Well,
were
not
much younger.
really. I guess you're like 900 years old now, but it's still, yeah.
Oh, I don't like
It's
that.
okay. It's okay. Love is blind.
I think
That's just
we
weird.
got a little sidetracked. Would it be possible for us to move Ricardo somewhere else and just leave him there? If he truly can't die, then just leaving him tied would be okay, right?
Yeah,
Simply
I know that.
put, he would probably get out and kill someone else and regain his
Good.
power and then hunt us down and without a repeat.
And you can see the more you say that, the more he gets uncomfortable and more uncomfortable.
I'm assuming the conversation occurs in front of everyone, right?
Yeah, they're not hiding it or anything.
I'm gonna tap our Russ shoulder. I know a place. There's a hole upstairs that we can put him in.
Oh, like a jail?
I don't know. There's a hole.
Well, it seems like a hole to oblivion. We don't know what
Oh,
goes on.
yeah.
Like you get in and isn't it a blender? Wasn't the whole a blender? Wasn't that it?
Yeah, it became a blender, yeah, and just showers blood everywhere.
I mean, things go in, blood comes out.
I
I don't.
don't think I want that fate for Ricardo.
Well,
Uh,
see,
as as Bree says that, I'm gonna sigh. Well, yes, we can find somewhere else to put him in.
oh, maybe we can bury him.
I mean, that's better. If there's no other way, I think I can go with that. I'm
At least
sorry.
we
I'm.
never trapped and buried one without them escaping, right?
Hey, what if, like, maybe you let us deal with it and never tell you the details?
I just get the feeling that you're gonna do something really, really bad, and I just don't have in me to let you do that. And you guys gonna give this awkward smile. What if we lock him in a room over here? We don't have a prison.
Needs to
May
be a very strong one, though.
oh,
We have a strong, like a prison for like spellcasters.
what if we put it in a pantry? Yeah.
In the pantry? How's that a strong place?
Or how about inside the Hall of Heroes? They hold a lot of prisoners over there. Maybe they have a way to hold him as well.
Okay. We wanted to go there.
You have to start
We
thinking
tried it
past tense more
once.
often.
Right. Out of options. Hall of Heroes doesn't work. He kind of looks at you guys as you guys wait for an answer, which he does not have. He continues to think a little bit more and scratches his head.
Maybe would it help if we pray for it? When in doubt, ask for guidance.
Yeah. And he just sits there in silence.
Should I go and pray with him or?
Kinda your thing, so go for it.
Yeah, maybe if two people pray, then Shepa will hear us. I'll go and sit with him.
You pray, you
Yeah.
ask, hope you get a response or a voice or something, and yet quiet is all you get. All you get. You see, Uni opens his eyes as well with a slight kind of like smile on his face.
You got something?
I don't know. It just occurred to me that we could just keep him in the pantry. I mean, it has a locked door. There's only one way in, one way out, and I get the feeling it might be okay. Just lock the door.
Is it a strong lock? What if he breaks it?
Maybe we can barricade the pantry door.
What if he breaks that barricade?
In that case, we just have to worry about him breaking everything, you don't think?
Yeah.
So,
Based on our fight with him, is he more of a strength character? Because I remember he uses illusions a lot, right?
yes, he does uses illusions a lot, but that glaive is not an easy weapon to wield, and he was able to wield it proficiently.
That is true.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't tell you what to do, but I
Well, if we want to, trap him in, we know of a guy who successfully trapped one, remember? Rubedo managed to trap that singing girl.
I mean, it was just a door. It was just a room. Or we could ask him, I guess.
if this person's someone you trust, believe that he can contain someone like Ricardo, then let's go with that.
Yeah. He could help us determine whether the other guys or people we should go get back to camp or not.
Oh. I know of a place
Mm-hmm.
we can potentially put him in. Remember that the hole in the wall?
No?
A
What hole
hole
in
I'm
in
the
the
sorry,
wall?
what hole in what wall?
The room that, the art girls group. I can't remember the name.
Oh, Quinn and
Or
Riss.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh, downstairs!
Yep, downstairs. We can put him inside.
Oh, is that a good strong prison?
No, he's a dwarf. He can fit in it. The
Oh, he's
hole.
a medium. You gotta remember dwarves are not that small. It's not a gnome.
Uh, oh, my brain. Okay then.
That could work. You had to squeeze him to put him in there. It's a pretty strong one. We don't know
I
what
mean, we
kind
can
of
break a
aspects
few
that.
bones to squeeze him in.
He'll
He's
throw him back.
All of you were able to get in there without breaking a few bones, just
Oh,
FYI.
okay.
You just had to
okay.
squeeze a
Wait,
little bit, that's all.
before we confirm anything, could we just make sure, double check if the corruption in the temple is still here, or has it been fully cleansed? Like,
M-
if do you think the only tether that Mal-
Melorus.
Mal- Malareth has on this temple is him? Seems like it.
You could go up and check it out.
Uh, Delilah will saunter up the steps and do a thorough overview. Check the library.
Alright. So, Delilah, you make your way up by yourself. And as you walk up the staircase, you reach the top level of the floor. You can see that the temple is as you left it. There is fleshy bits on the floor. There is blood on the walls and on some of the paintings. Doesn't seem like anything has changed.
Um, Try stabbing and scraping off a few of the bits and bobs on the floor to see if it regrows.
All right. You scrape it off, kind of blood kind of spurts out a little bit as it kind of gets scraped off by your blade. But you can see that the flesh doesn't seem to be growing where you scraped it off. It just gets scraped.
Ah, okay then. Progress. Delilah will head back down
Mm-hmm.
and form the group. All right. Good news. Good news. It seems like the growth is stopped. turns out we just need to subdue our fellow priest here.
Well, who's to say if he wakes up again, he won't resume control of the growth? Have you checked Unseen crew? Is he still alive? Is he still regrowing?
All right then. Can we all move up? Like, is is the basement fully clear of corruption, DM?
The basement was never corrupted.
It was never. Okay, I see why we would.
Oh
Alright
wait,
then.
Uni, right?
Yeah,
Can we just trap him inside the barrier you created? You were in?
that is actually a great idea.
But don't you need
Assuming
too?
I know how I did that.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Very cool.
sorry. I'm not very good with magic. The strongest spell I know is bless. I can bless you.
Dear heavens. Okay. Uh,
Or maybe cure wounds. That's pretty good. Healing wounds and stuff. Yeah.
hmm.
no, not really what we're looking for.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
But I guess your friend's the best bet, so maybe we should go meet him. Where is he? Is he nearby?
who are we talking
Um,
about? Which friend?
Wait.
Rubedo.
Yeah, that one.
Rubedo. Oh. Huh. Hmm. Okay then.
Oh wait.
Yes.
I just thought of a perfect reason for this kind of people.
Oh no.
Oh, what
The
has what be?
smoky area, remember? We need Astrid's gauntlet to go through that.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh my god, what?
Oh my God, you're right.
Poor man, we go out, leave him there.
Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
Oh, DM's praising you. Oh my God, DM's praising you.
Perfect. I have no idea what you're talking about, but if you seem confident about it.
Yeah,
Delilah is ecstatic. She's like
he'll
grabbing
be
Jock.
lost forever, which is great.
Jock, you're a genius.
Right?
What is going on?
Let's make sure he doesn't wake up until we put him there. Remember Astrid? The wall, the smoke in the wall.
Where you fought
What?
the bone golem.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as we know, the only way to get through that smoke is your gauntlet.
Magic
So we're just
items.
gonna trap him in there with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without it.
We yeah.
Well,
we
I
go
mean,
Without.
inside.
I say with
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
meaning use of.
Ah,
not-
use the smoke. Yeah.
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 Yes.
Okay, so
Good
we
enough
just,
for you.
I just drag him in there and leave him there.
Yep. Good enough for you, Uni.
That sounds great, to be honest.
From what we could gather, it doesn't seem like um, people infected with the crystals require food or substance. So
They need
she should be
souls.
fine. They need souls, which
They
would be
don't
bad.
need souls.
They
They
crave
want
it.
souls.
They
It's
want
like-
souls?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sort of a lich type situation, but yeah.
Like they don't need it to survive.
I see. Well, let's get to it then.
Well, okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, wouldn't it be more cruel? Isn't that just torture at that point?
Have you seen this place?
Hey, my first
Fair.
vote is to kill him.
Yep. I was thinking, honestly, it's a mercy. Uh,
And plus, who knows? Whenever we found a cure for the, whatever afflicting them, maybe we can cure him too. He'll turn into a good guy.
Yeah.
Do you think
if
he'll
if
want to
that's
be a good guy after everything that's been done?
yeah,
Or we can make it so that, hey, Sheppa is here to get you back, kind of thing. And he'll come back to Sheppa.
He'll have quite a karmic debt to repay if he does ever come back.
Exactly.
mm,
So let him repay it.
so so
By spreading love.
so us sticking him there is his repentance. Is his
It's
all
purgatory.
right?
Is his time out?
Yeah, it seems fair. I'm no force of retribution, but that seems like I guess fair for all the sacrifices. He tried to kill a dog
I,
once, right? His cult tried to kill a wolf. Oh, wolf, yes.
yeah, a wolf. Yep, a wolf.
Yeah.
I mean, they also killed humans.
I feel like the humans are a little more important than a mangy old dog.
Says the cat.
I mean, it was defenseless.
It is settled then. Let's strip him naked. Go over there.
Oh,
Put
okay.
him inside.
Oh, okay.
Hold up.
Oh,
Not the okay.
Yeah,
Leave him
Jack,
with
I
his bare
didn't
necessities.
that way.
yeah.
He's gonna
I
leave him
mean, we
bare
don't
at
know.
all.
We don't know what's magical on he might have on him. It might take away everything. We might as well take everything from, in
Right.
case he has another key.
What was
We
the
have a
mistake we
person.
made last time? We left the guy with all of his gear and he blew up the whole place, right?
What?
N-
What mistake?
Yeah.
Well, no, he
The,
opened
the cof-
the sigil, and the sigil activated.
Yeah,
I
he
don't think
activated
his
his
potion
sigil.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he did it with his own
Oh,
tools.
that guy.
Right, but we also
Yeah,
placed like a
Lothar.
million things onto the sarcophagus to block it, right?
No,
Kind of
it
an
was
It
just
wasn't
minor
inhuman thing
movement.
he
anything
did.
important.
Yeah.
I seem to remember benches, but
yeah.
Yeah, nothing important.
no, I meant heavy. So shoving him into a hole here, we have to make sure he can't get out.
Yeah, that's yeah, the fog. Let us go to the. Wait, oh my God, we are getting so sidetracked. We came to the center of the city to first get the authorization to change the atlases in the first place. Oh
Yeah,
God, okay, we're going
but then
so
we gotta go to
far
the
back.
Hall of Heroes.
All right, let's go back.
It's not
Let's.
that
Yeah, but,
far.
It's
There's
not
an
that far.
atlas right beside. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's
an
an
atlas right
atlas.
beside the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
but we got a
Yeah.
long rest first.
Can we
And
bring
risk
I
him
in?
with
thought we already did.
and
No, no,
risk
you have
and
No,
not.
risk him waking.
no. This is after that.
Technically, you have not, but you don't think there's
Uh,
gonna be any combat before.
yeah. If you take a long rest
I
now, we're gonna have to risk him waking up.
Yeah, I believe. Oh, you should also inform the w- wandering light guard that it's safe now. Like we can move. Like they can just disperse
I
because their
mean,
whole thing was like
assuming
there's
assuming they can do things outside of their regular programming.
wouldn't hurt to ask.
Mhm. Like, I
Alright.
mean, we can just teleport to that place, right?
Yeah, we can just.
To to drop him off and then just come back.
Yep. You can just do that.
So
There's
yeah,
nothing wrong with it. You can just do it right
yeah,
now.
Yeah,
we can do that, and then we can just long rest with everybody we picked up.
Let's do it then.
All right.
Go upstairs, gather everyone, drop off the prisoners, go back in, clean up the place.
Yeah.
All right. So, all of you make your way up out of the catacomb. Uni carrying several bags containing bones, and
God bless.
Bless you.
We-
Did we
and this
tie
is
Ricardo?
Yes.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was like the
All
first
right.
thing we did.
I wasn't here. If we just all right.
As you
No,
guys climb up to the second floor, you guys continue walking off through the room. You guys would notice that Uni kind of just stand in place, looking at everything, how the temple has changed. He takes a couple of slow steps, peeking into the archpriest's office. Going through, when he tries to step on the flesh, he hesitated for a bit, but seeing you guys step onto it, he continues as well. And as he is looking around, his mouth gonna agape. What happened?
Well, this is what happens
Main.
when the Church of Marilah takes over.
But mostly it's because of him, and I try to open the library doors and gesture to the tree.
You open the library door and you see the massive tree that is Unsin crew, but you notice one thing. The massive eyes and mouths and nose that once peppered its surface is no longer there. The branches is still there, dangling, but you can see it's no longer swaying, like moving up and down, like it's breathing, like it's alive. Looks like it's just a large pile of flesh just standing there.
I'll call out to it, like, "Hey, Unsing crew, are you awake? Are you alive?"
All of you stare for a moment. The tree is as is, no response. Uni just exclaimed. Uni, seeing that, had to cover his mouth for a bit as he kind of gagged. What is that?
Oh boy.
A tree that have dead people growing on it?
Oh my god, is that? Like, he immediately turns around, walks, kind of runs over to the pantry, and you just hear.
Yeah. Best not look into. Yep. Hmm, We should. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
we don't
think I,
know loud.
I think I saw a
No,
familiar face on it.
Oh no.
it's.
Let's just go.
If you want to vomit again, I best do it now. I think it's better to just have all the mess here, and then we'll clean up afterwards.
I'm surprised I even have anything to vomit out. I haven't
Yeah,
eaten
how long
in.
have you not eaten?
Yeah.
Wait. DM out of morbid curiosity.
We check here.
The
There's no crystals.
no, but the vomit, like, is it just pure liquid or
Yeah,
is
just
there
liquid.
chunks?
Just liquid.
Oh, okay. So it's probably, yeah. He has nothing to. Uh, hey, are you hungry at all? Like, do you need substance?
Oh, now that you say that, he kind of looks around for a second. Yeah, no. Let's get out of here.
Yes.
Well, we wanted to clean it. Do you
We
think
can do it
we can
later.
do it?
Yes, I think I would like that. For now, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You continue walking out, and as you climb up the staircase to the main temple, where again there is just a dead body all right in front of you on the table with very
Oh,
multiple hearts in the stomach and everything. 1 second. He runs behind one of the benches and released once more. Oh,
Hey, I got an idea. How about we put a blindfold on this guy?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I can't do this. I can do this. Let's just. He
uh,
continues walking
you know,
out.
it's not a bad
Yeah,
idea.
I mean, guys, he just got back from like a 900 20 900 something years old sleep, and so just like kind of cut it some slack.
And also, things like this are not the norm.
Yeah.
I was just
Just
trying to help him out.
You guys exit the room and finally arrive at the front of the temple. The temple surrounded by those undead-like creatures, guards, all pointing their weapons at you, creating a wall, not letting you guys escape. The upon seeing this, you see Uni, his eyes kind of widen a little bit. Those are all light guards. They all died?
Wait, where's Katarina and her friends? Wait.
You don't see
Oh
them.
dear. Oh dear. Uh, did we tell them how to escape? We told them to leave, right?
You
I
did, but they're not
believe so,
here.
yeah.
So, what do you guys? What do you guys? How are you guys crossing this wall of undead right now?
Delilah
point-
pulls out the hunter. Oh,
they're pointing their guns at us. Oh, wait,
Just
swords.
weapons, no
Guns.
guns. Just
guns.
yes, swords
I
and
don't know why.
spears.
I don't know why I
He
said
pulls
guns.
out a 9mm. Parry this.
Oh my god,
Casual.
we're
No.
dead.
Had to
I
do it to him.
I'll put up my hand. I'll be like, threat secured. Cultists are gone.
They all just stare at you, not moving from there.
Oh boy. Delilah pulls out the hunter knife and then tries to show I think the pommel, right? The butt of the pommel with the symbol of the Uncothnic and oh no, Cothnic, yeah, that's how you say it. The Cothnic family is like under the warranty of the Cothnic family, we have secured the temple and there's no more presence of cultists. You may all vacate.
The guards, upon seeing that, they split open once more, creating a path for you guys to walk through.
I thought the guards split themselves open.
Nope.
We have done our
Yeah, that's
duty.
Yeah,
Close
split
the
their
door.
path open for you guys to walk through, allowing you to just walk past them. But afterwards, they still convene, create that barricade once more, and still pointing their weapons towards the temple.
Well,
Yeah, they just do that, I say to Uni.
I
Like,
I
they
think
just
it's
go back to their default.
Their factory settings.
Yeah.
hey, I
That's
mean
normal?
it's I guess that's fine. It's extra
No,
defense for them.
I'm asking Uni if she knows
Oh,
about this.
I don't know. I haven't encountered any of the plague before.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
back in my days, it was still contained. I mean, people who are infected were brought away and purged.
wait,
But
how would you know? I mean, how are you not affected?
sorry, not infected, but when you turn, when you die, your body is immediately brought over to the extreme districts, like Riverbend, for example. From what I heard, they burn the bodies to make sure they don't come back.
Oh,
Well, there's a whole village in
Unfortunately.
there.
Fortunately,
Hmm.
They didn't burn. They still trying to climb out the holes.
oh,
We shouldn't. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that, Astrid. We shouldn't.
Oh.
It's yeah. Don't worry, they're contained.
now that you're done
Not a-
traumatizing that poor kid, why don't you get in over here?
Who's that?
As you guys look
Is
up to
that-
the top right, you see
Fontaine.
Fontaine.
Fontaine!
Hey, couldn't recognize my attempt at the
Come
Boston
clap.
accent.
I thought that was
Come
a.
clap,
I thought
everyone.
that was a
Fontaine
western.
enters
It was. I completely forgot how Boston accent sounds.
No, I thought that was a western.
Yeah,
accent.
exactly. I just did a Western accent instead.
I recognized the attempt.
The
of it.
attempt. Thank
That's how
you.
it,
Thank you.
I know you gotta drop your R's a lot.
Drop your R's. All right.
Yeah. Instead of car, it's
Studio
car.
audience.
Qua.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wouldn't
you should start by saying, "I'm walking over here."
Oh god. Oh god.
Uh,
No, maybe that will get you into the.
why don't you lot get into the building, Raddy? Nope, that's still Western.
Nope, that's still Western.
It's okay. 'Cause you're a
Anyway,
little cowboy guy.
Fontaine!
It's okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with the Western. I'm sorry, Eden. I can't do Boston.
Don't worry, Fontaine. He always had a vest. He always
Yeah,
looked like
exactly.
a
Yeah.
cowboy.
Why don't y'all get inside
Fontaine!
over here? Come on. He kind of points
Hey,
to a
where's-
building like 3 buildings away from him. Apparently,
Sorry for the delay.
all good. Your friend told everything that that happened in there. Apparently, you found a lot.
We cleared
Oh,
the
where are they
temple.
anyways?
I'm sorry.
Where are have you seen a group of 3 people coming up?
Yeah, that's the friend that I was talking about. Quinn and Riss and some other girl.
At the arena.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So, where they are right now?
Come on, follow me. As he hops from roof to roof, heading towards a small-ish building in between 2 larger ones. As he gets on top of the balcony, on top of the roof, and then just crawls in through the chimney. You guys will have to go through the door, unfortunately. And on the inside, you would see it is a small, like, stone room. Most of the furnitures are there, but kind of like destroyed and moth-eaten, and some even grown by molds. And from the nearest fireplace, you see something black just comes out. As you see that creature pats himself down, and all the soot begin to fade away. As you see Fontaine once more.
Oh, it's Fontaine.
All right, come over here.
Can I, as we make our way and Oni just look around, I'm just gonna stay close to him and hold his hand.
He gladly holds your hand, and the other one carrying the bone as well. He's actually holding it pretty tight, seeing how bad the city has become since his time. Fontaine brings you over to the basement of this place, where there is this large barrels, where apparently it's some kind of distillery, where a bunch of barrels of booze is kind of like being placed at the one side of the room, and on the other side there are some tables, some makeshift bed, and you guys would be able to see Vi. You don't see Ashta, but you do see the unconscious orc woman, Katarina, Riss, and also Quinn. Aurora, you were there last time when this happened, but now that everything kind of calmed down a little bit, you finally completed the temple, you're more relaxed, you look at Quinn and you kind of realize that he kind of looks familiar.
Oh no.
And then Quinn, upon seeing you, his face immediately grows pale.
Oh no.
I'll
He immediately
Monster
stands up,
guy.
he kind of leans over towards the table and starts kind of like try to scoot away instinctively, and then realizes what he's doing, kind of steps forward a little bit and tries to correct himself.
As
We're back.
he's doing all that, I'll let my distant, sad, cold gaze just penetrate him.
What's your
Well, the situation is unfolding.
What's your passive
what is happening?
intimidation? Or are you
What is
actually
I'm
intimidating him?
It's not really intimidation. It's just like
Just stare, basically.
yeah, like kind of like a look what you did to me, you know?
Yeah. Go ahead, roll. What's your passive intimidation?
11.
11. All right. So he +5. That would be a 16. He gonna just stares at Aurora for a bit and tries to move his head to look at the rest of the party, but then his eyes is still locked on Aurora. Hey,
Oh my god!
you're
Can I see
back. Good to have you back. I didn't know you found some extra friends after us in there.
Yeah, this is Uni, and that thing, that the unconscious thing, we're gonna put him in the maze.
Right, of course, no problem. I mean, what about the elf one over there? What's her name? I don't think I have seen her yet.
Elf one.
Elf?
There's a few elves here. I think you gotta be a bit more
There's
specific.
I think there's only one
Yes, I
elf.
love
The other
that.
one is half
What do you
elf.
think?
There's only one
Yeah.
elf.
But
Oh, okay.
So it's just
it's
Aurora.
also an elf.
Yeah.
so only
Just so you just so that the people with intelligence could remember, Aurora was an owl the last time the two met.
Oh, okay, I
yeah.
see.
You
Oh!
forgot.
Oh! Wait,
That
but
that is why Queen didn't, it doesn't turn pale when we save him. Okay, I see.
Wait,
It was
but-
supposed to
okay,
happen then, but Crit already left, so I can't do it. So
I'm
might as
dumb.
well.
I'm dumb. Who
Then
is Quinn? I am
I'll-
so dumb.
The guy
It's
we
the
rescued
one-
from the.
The one that was like the one that Astrid tackled down and was like, "Would you mind letting me go, kitty cat?"
No, I remember that. But then why is Aurora pissed at him?
We don't know.
Backstory
Oh,
moment,
okay.
guy. Come on.
Okay. 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 I thought everyone
We're
knew
trying to
because
figure
everyone was
it
like,
out.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. All right.
Can I
Reset.
say, what do you mean? This is Aurora. Haven't you met her? He was there with you. She was.
Owl.
Thank God remember such a face. Pleasure
Oh
to
my
meet
god! You
Yeah, she's
already
just
have
staring.
Astrid, and now you're looking at Aurora.
And that was
Yes,
able to
Katarina.
knock him out of the stoop, out of his fear just for a moment. But then he again focuses back on Aurora as she says, "Aurora, you said something."
I'm gonna.
Oh no, I was saying that specifically Aurora doesn't react.
Oh, okay.
She's still like dead-eyed staring at him. Is
The
it an
level will cover
intimidation
Bree's
thing?
mouth.
Is it massive amounts of social anxiety? Who can say?
All right.
Ooh,
He
but with my
stares.
insight, tell me.
You can roll
I look-
insight. Aurora can tell you what
Yeah.
Bree notices.
As I look back and forth from Quinn to Aurora. Come on, no, no,
Oh.
Do you want to fate
Dear.
point it?
no, it's okay. I'll play it like Bree is very nosy, but she also remembers the last time she had a falling out with Aurora was also kind of because of this, so she'll just like,
Oh yeah, okay. Maybe that's actually perfect for a 10. Aurora looks the same cold and distant that she looked after the whole being ostracized by the entire village thing happened. It's very reminiscent of that time period of her life.
so you know her, Quinn?
You can see he's looking at Aurora almost as if like trying to gauge like do they know her? Like, do they know her past? Trying to gauge everything, and he says,
Aurora's our
"No,
friend.
no. I just had a similar looking friend back in my village. So,
What's your village?
Aurora's gonna snap out of the when he says friends and go, ha! And then go back to staring at him.
Speaking of friends,
Where did
can
you come
anyone
from?
tell? Where's Ashla?
I don't want
The guy stares at Aurora. Stares at Bree for a bit. It's I'm from the beautiful little village that Crit named.
Wait, no way! Wait, where I'm from that village. Astrid was there too.
Oh,
Yeah, at some point.
well, hey,
Wait, how come I don't know you? I know everyone in the village.
I left home quite a long time ago, traveling, adventure,
No,
and
I'm
all
sure
that.
I probably remember, especially if you're an adventurer. Grandma, do you know, Brandwin, my grandma?
Gonna thinks for
He's
a
the bard.
bit. Right. I do remember the old lady with the whole kind of like save the world, children and everything, right?
Yeah. The children were my parents.
Oh, hey, what do you know? Small world.
Yeah, so like, why don't I know you? Did you go by a different name before then?
Yeah, Quinn's kind of like my new name, so to speak.
What's your full name? Well, what's your name? Old name. What was your real name?
I don't go by that
What's
name
what's
anymore,
the
but
born name?
regardless, glad to have you back. We've been hunkering down here for a bit since you let us out. Thank you again, by the way. The two of them still staring at each other.
I was about
You
to say.
guys,
Anyway,
you guys
where
wanna
is
go
our
get a
other?
room and talk
Oh,
it out or something?
I don't know about that.
I'm sure the Temple of Shapa has a great room for that, for airing out conflicts, right, Ernie?
Yes, we actually do. Although looking at the state of the rooms, he goes on rambling about, the room might not be good and everything. And the whole
That's
time
okay, we can clean it up.
the two of them are just again keeping.
Eventually, Aurora will break the silence, maybe.
Uh-huh.
What's
She'll
going
say,
on?
there is nothing to clear out, right, Galen?
Oh.
Wait, do I know Galen? Sorry, I forgot.
Does she know Galen, Aurora?
Yeah, I know Galen.
I believe she would.
Is it the kid? It's the kid that. Wait, hold on. Should I whisper it? I don't remember it. Or
Are you connecting it slowly?
is it
Holy
the
crack,
kid?
Call
Ludo!
him Pine.
Crit wasn't. If Crit
Is
was there, we would have been. Oh my god. Okay.
is it the
During the
kid that bullied you and then you turned him into a frog?
uh, I believe just to be sure, and because just to clear out the backstory,
Uh-huh.
the answer is yes. But it goes a little deeper than that, perhaps. With
Perhaps.
him being Aurora's first crush, as you remember,
Yeah.
forever
Wait,
ago during one of those campfire talks.
Yeah.
wait, really? Wait, really?
Yeah,
Why
she
did
had a
I
massive
notice?
crush on him, and then
There
he
was a.
turned out to be like the worst of the worst, which caused the whole thing to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh
Wow.
no. Well,
Well,
I don't think Aurora told Bree about the crush. Did she?
Yeah, I don't think she would.
Because Bree would have remembered that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna like when Aurora says the name, I'm just gonna like, you're the guy. You're the guy that used to bully her a lot.
I mean, I was. Katerina just said, bully? And you lecture people about bullying, blah, blah, and she just starts going, guys, I was a kid, all right? He kind of stands up. Look, that was a long time ago. I'm really sorry what I did to you. It was cruel of me. And I'm sorry. And thank you for bringing us out from that situation. Even then.
You bet it was. She was hurt a lot by it, you know.
I realize that now.
Well, you gotta spend your life making up for it.
I
Aurora's gonna put up a hand. No, no. Kids are jerks. They're massive jerks all around.
Now, hold
But
on, I
it
might have some
was
words here.
Yeah. Give. Tell
And I'm
tell
just
him,
gonna
Master.
walk over because now I feel like I have fuel for fire.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you bullied someone with a name like Gallon?
Hey, I think that's
Did your
bullying too.
parents run out of names like Quart and Pint too?
Oh God. Okay.
That's actually my
Everyone.
brother's.
Ah!
Oh. Okay.
Wait, are you guys heavy drinkers? You like?
No, actually, I've been avoiding drinking for several years. Look, no, look, you're
So when you
right.
were shorter, they called you a half gallon?
Oh my God.
I mean, they tried to. Not after I broke their jaws, but yes.
See,
Look,
he was the bully, Astrid. No one was the caller.
I look.
No,
I'm
I see why he was a bully with a name like that. I can see why he changed it.
Oh. Christ,
He must have been
Ethan.
so mad at his parents. Look at him. I just pat him on the head.
and he just goes along with it. I deserve that. I deserve that.
Aurora can't seem to help herself, but
Dicker.
at first she's trying to do the cold stare
Uh
to take the high road with kids or jerks,
huh.
but then as Astrid piles on, there's just a smirk that she can't keep down. It's like a smirk, serious, smirk, serious, smirk,
Yeah,
serious.
yeah. The one would try to contain the smirk. Okay, I deserve that. Look, and he kind of pulls Astrid's hand away, walks over towards Aurora. His face still pale, and you can see his arms kind of shaking a little bit as he tries to approach you. And say, Aurora, look, I know I was like monster back then to you. I made your life hell. Nothing I can say could ever change, the torment you've been through after what I did to all the village and kids in the village and everything. But after I traveled, I guess I had my mind open a little bit. Sorry. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness and all that.
We were young, and it was a lifetime ago. As you said, I can't bring myself to forgive you, nor do I think I have it in me to even try. But there
Yes.
are better things to worry about than our little squabble here.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get out of here, first and foremost. He gives you a smile and then walks back to his group. Katarina
Gives him a
immediately
stern
gives.
look, this like purplish magic fog slightly gathering around her feet
Uh-huh.
as she stares at him.
He just walks away as he gets lectured by Katarina about how you're the bully and you lecture people about not being the bully, blah blah blah, and so on. Well, that ain't something that I expected from a reunion. I thought everything was fine. What happened in there? Fontaine kind of pipes up.
A lot.
Um, we killed the. Well, we didn't kill. We subdued the perpetrator, and we found Uni, who is from like 900 years ago,
Well,
and he doesn't have pistols.
well, shit. I guess he can tell us what the hell went to hell over here.
Also, he's the prophet of Shepa, so I had to bring him.
I'll do my best, but I'm not really the studious kind. I don't really keep up with the news. I'm sorry. But I'll tell you what I know.
Speaking of friends that are 900 years or so old, where is Ashta? I distinctly remembered not. PM said not. We don't see Ashta anywhere.
That's right. Oh, she went over off outside. Checking the perimeter, she says, but I don't know. She
Earlier,
entered the room and entered the house and then stayed in there for a bit. Never really given it a check since.
since how long?
Maybe about 2 hours.
Hmm. Uh, we did not long rest yet, and I don't know how much health I had. Huh.
Ah, it was muted.
Oh,
I'll go
sorry.
see if she's okay.
All right. Aurora, you
I'll
go off by
accompany.
your
maybe
own.
I'll accompany
strangers.
Aurora.
Delilah
Maybe
company.
maybe Kun should go with you.
Who? Kuntz?
Quinn.
Quinn. Right.
Quinn.
Sorry,
Oh,
Gallon.
Gallon Quinn, whatever his.
Hey, call me whatever you want. But
Should,
kind of looks at Aurora. You sure?
no. Actually, I think
Hey, this
less
is the
is much.
time to make amends. Kinda.
Bree, we are dealing with Astrid. Not Astrid. Sorry, Ashta, and just checking up on her is already scary enough.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, but scary enough.
I think this is a
What?
good time to respect boundaries. I'll go with Delilah.
Right. Just give a holler if you need me, alright?
I
He
won't.
he goes over, sits near the chair.
And
Aurora
we leave to go
and
find Ashta.
Aurora and Delilah, both of you make your way out to the house that Fontaine has pointed out to you. As you get closer and closer, Aurora, your ears would perk up as you begin to hear sobbing coming from the inside. It's just a quiet, muffled crying, sobbing, more accurate. Just hear. You enter the front door.
I'll give it a knock first.
All right. The front door does not have a door in this particular house, so you're able to go inside. You hear the sobbing is coming from the second floor. You make your way upstairs to find one of the rooms where the doors are locked. The doors is closed. Walk over. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Give it a knock. You hear the sobbing stops.
Or I was gonna
Ashta.
say, sus.
No replies.
We were worried about you or whatever.
Uh, Sorry it took us a while with all the sidetracking, but we've cleared out the temple. It's a lovely place to honestly sleep. It,
Still
are
doesn't
you okay?
reply.
I'm coming in.
Still no
And
reply.
try to come in.
The door
Delilah,
is not locked. You twist and push the door open, but it is jammed.
I'll listen to any kind of a reaction when the door hits whatever is jamming it.
Perception check.
Oh my god.
oh,
11.
could I give advantage to that?
No. With an 11, it's a bit hard for you to hear what's going on the inside, but from what you can hear, no response.
Ashta, are you doing all right?
We have some news.
Delilah will try to, from the layout of the house, DM, could she enter from window from the outside?
Yeah, definitely. So, Delilah, you leave Aurora at the door, and you walk outside, following the layout of the house, trying to find which window corresponds to the room. You see one of the windows up there, so you make your way up one of the poles up to the first floor, kind of like roof, and you sneak around the side, try to see what is inside. Inside, you would be able to see Ashta. Her crystals have fully grown to how it was the first time you saw her. You can see there is a pool of blood on the floor with kind of like bite marks on her own arm that is slowly healing. You can hear she's whispering to herself. You can hear very faintly, "Come on, heal quick, 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 heal quick, heal quick." Just whispering to herself.
Is she not healing?
Delilah will tap on the window to make sure she sees her first.
You tap on the window.
Oh, the
A shard of ice just flies out, hits the window, breaking it out, causing this ice beam to form right on the frame of the window. The sound definitely alerted Fontaine. Fontaine immediately rushes out to keep an eye on the surrounding once more. But Aurora, you would hear something being like hit in there, and you hear the crackling of something like glass being broken.
Well,
Oh.
far be it for Aurora to be a pessimist, but
Uh-huh.
she'll assume the worst. And try to force the door open.
All right, go ahead. How are you opening the door?
I know my limits
Uh-huh.
as a squishy little caster.
Uh-huh.
So I'll empower my staff with Shillelagh
Uh-huh.
and try to,
Swing it.
radiant damage, cosmic strike the thing.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit. Yes, Delilah, what are you saying?
DM.
Yes. Delilah, you were saying something?
He left and came back. Hello?
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 Yeah?
Hello?
I can hear you. Yeah, go on, go on.
Okay. What happened? Sorry, you cut off for me. You just said ice, and I was confused when the dice.
Yeah, so she basically shot ice at your direction, but only hit the window frame. And it kind of breaks the window and the wall a little bit where the ice starts to grow.
Delilah will break the ice if possible and try to enter.
You enter as she kind of stands up. Immediately, she tries to pull the shawl that she has around her, around her shoulder, pull it down to cover her arm. At this point, Aurora, with your 13, you'll be able to hit the wall, and you can see a bookcase that is placed in front of the door falls down, allowing Aurora to push the door open, and you guys are able to finally see how Ashta is. What are you guys doing here? So you're supposed to be at the church.
We came back.
Well, it's good to hear. Waiting for you for quite a while.
Aurora's gonna look around the room for a second and go, I see you got bored in our absence.
A little bit, just meditation and all that.
You mentioned there was like blood on the floor, right, Ren?
Yes, it's very obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aurora's
Delilah
gonna let her eyes linger on the blood for long enough for it to be clear that she noticed it.
Uh-huh.
And
Delilah will also take some of the blood.
Okay, Delilah just walks over while
Zero
this
awareness, like,
while
first
this
crystals.
this whole intense conversation is happening. Delilah just immediately
None of
walks
Yeah,
over
but-
and scoops the blood into a vial. She looks at you, Aurora, for a bit, and then gives up as she wears her shawl properly, revealing bite marks on her arm that is slowly healing up. Don't worry about it. Just little local meditation rituals, so to speak.
Are you
No one-
starving?
Yes, I am. I don't know if I can stay in that room any longer. There's so many squishy little characters. And Fontaine, why you leaving me with them? They're like little fun-sized stacks. Oh, and don't get me started on that new person. Oh, I can't. And you can see she's fanning herself, like she's like sweating a little bit. And you can see she's a little bit paler. Her eyes kind of glowing that similar green hue.
Alright.
Yo,
Um,
I don't think I should stay with you guys anymore. If you ever see me again and I'm acting a little bit out of control, it's like, okay.
no, wait. Uh, don't worry. Okay. A lot has happened. We found a prophet, I believe, of Shepa during the church. There's a lot of stuff that happened. Um, I made some headway into finding out what this is, and then I hold the vial of blood, pocket it somewhere. But I think we could. We could cure you.
Really?
And
You're sure about that? You're not just giving me false hope. Because I'm gonna be real mad if this thing fails again. I've been waiting so fucking long. Hungry. I'm just so hungry.
did we remember what Fontaine and Vice said when they got sucked by Lothar? Like how it hurted them? Like how bad was it?
You recall the description was actually you don't know because you found it after the fact, and they say they feel exhausted afterwards.
Alright. Okay. Now that we've sort of cleared up a lot of our schedule, we've had I have a lot of free time, and I could fully focus on finding out um how to specifically tackle the problem. Um, I'm look to Aurora slightly embarrassed, but you could take some of my soul to sate yourself. Just I would definitely need a complete.
Don't do that. Don't offer
hurt.
me. Say yes, you know that.
It no, don't worry, it's fine. I look. Other than you, we've only met another person who's been afflicted with this, and they were, I guess, less crazy, and it's or well, I mean they're a cult leader, but then they weren't ravaged. Anyway, I think if you just staved off on some souls for the meantime, it could give us enough ample amount of time for me to cook something up.
Persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, I have +4. All right, okay. Don't fail me now.
She takes a step towards you. You didn't realize this, but damn, she's a tall woman. Not as tall as Astrid, but still pretty tall. She stands right in front of you. He places both her hands on your shoulder. This.
Before Delilah answers, Aurora will say, "Why not try to feed on the one we captured, Ricardo?
He turns.
He's been gobbling up souls for as long as we've known him. Probably has some to spare."
That could work as well.
Okay. All right, and he's like a bad guy. So like it's less bad if I do it on him, right?
Don't worry. I mean, yeah, he's first of all a cult leader, and secondly, the cult of Marileth. Did I say that right now? Like, anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's better, I guess.
Okay. All right. Okay. But you give me one. Can Delilah? You're used to cutting people, right?
Yes.
You're like a small one right over here. Pain kind of helps me focus up a little bit.
Where is she pointing to, DM?
Just her palm.
On her arm?
Yeah, palm.
Palm. Um, Delilah will grasp one of the wrists that's holding her
Uh huh.
shoulder and pull it palm face up, and I guess with Hunter's knife, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah. I
Slice it
looked
off a
at
little bit.
yeah, I looked at Ashta and asked, "You sure?"
Yeah.
She'll try to do as minimum amount of damage as possible. Yeah.
As you cut, she winces a little bit and she goes, "Okay, okay, all right, come on, let's go. Let's find this person. Let's find this person. Come on."
Yeah, don't worry. And uh, like I said, yeah, we also found like a prophet of Shepa and stuff like that. You know, you know how the gods work. The holy people could probably look at you as well.
I should believe her in gods, but sure, I'll take something.
I mean, yeah, same. I don't believe in them either, but it works. So I'm willing to believe in anything. She'll
All right,
grab Ashta's hand, the one where she cut, and also drag her along forward, leading her like this.
alrighty. So you guys drag her all the way back to the party. In the meantime, what's going on in that room there? There's this awkward tension as what's his name? Quinn is just sitting in the corner silently reminiscing, it would seem.
Um, I'm gonna go back to Uni and I'm gonna like, do you think I handled that well? I don't think I did.
It's always good to give it give people their time, but uh, I'll be honest, I'm not very good at these things either. Just talking to people in general, you know?
Mm, I guess. Um, should I go and ask him if he's okay?
Huh?
Should I go and ask him if he's okay?
Uh, I don't know. He seems like he needs some time alone, so maybe let's give him that for a bit.
Okay. Then I'll just go and go on ask him about religion stuff, like what did he do during his time and all that I could do during tech start if I remember to do it. Yeah. Oh,
Bless you.
Bless you. Oh God, I that must have peaked the mic.
We heard that one
We
through
heard it from
Ina's
Ein. Yeah.
yeah. No,
microphone.
he's been. So I said he's not so well. He's been sneezing whole day.
I
Well, that.
blame the trees.
There's not even a tree around here.
All right.
You don't have trees?
We live in the middle of the city, so not much trees.
Ah,
Do you still not have trees? I live in the middle of the city.
Like the biggest city in Malaysia, so.
Biggest city in Greece.
Oh, no, why then? Anyways,
I mean, biggest city in Greece is still not as big as biggest city in Malaysia.
really? I don't know. Alright, regardless,
Is that
Cause
really?
Greece is
focus.
smaller
Is it?
than Malaysia.
Yeah. Focus on the story.
sorry.
So, what were we doing? You guys make your way back to the room. Everybody would see Delilah, Aura, Aurora, and Ashta make your way inside. You
Can
can
we
see.
tell the party first before
Okay,
delving in there?
Ashta will wait outside then, because I don't think he can be near Vi and Fontaine at this point.
Just kind of dip our head in for the party,
Uh-huh.
you know? And just go. Uh, moment of attention.
They
Focus towards, I
all
guess, Astrid and Jack.
okay.
Yep.
Because Bree is off doing her own thing.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Okay. I thought you were doing the whole conversation. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but I assume like if you say attention, I will
in that case, everyone
give you my attention.
is gonna gesture towards the outside.
Okay.
Once everyone is gathered, Aura's gonna form a little circle with Ashta included as well,
Okay.
and she's going to say, "Well, as we can all see, Ashta is not doing too well, and she's too important of an ally to just let slip into madness. So Delilah and I had an idea to take her to Ricardo and see if maybe she can feed off of him. I was hoping for your input.
Can she? They're of the same thing.
They're they're the same. It's the crystal.
Sure. Cats eat other cats, dogs eat other dogs.
And I have a very suspicious feeling that the only reason he's Ricardo is sane enough to organize a actual cult is he's been devouring a lot of the other sacrifices souls prior to sacrificing, or who knows.
Probably, most likely.
So he might have a veritable stockpile of the stuff.
Oh, like a soul sack.
Sure.
If you want to visualize
And
that, yes.
yes, and since we're already trapping him in the fog wall, we I'm assuming we have enough free time on our hands. I'd be willing to focus on trying to find a cure for the crystal people. I think it's much better to have it on with Ashta, so I can have
Well,
her as a
I
patient
mean,
around.
will he die?
In a perfect scenario, no.
Uh,
Plausibly,
is Uni in this conversation as well?
No,
No. Okay,
No.
so just the
no.
core
It's
members
just
then.
us.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'll try to stop Ashta. Is in this conversation as well, right?
Yeah.
I'll try to
However,
stop before I go too far, and if I do, please stop me. I don't want to kill another person.
Well, I mean, he's not a very good guy, kind of.
no, but if she wants to stop, she can try to stop. Don't worry. You got this,
Well,
I
Delilis.
that
mean,
one that one weird guy that we met said he didn't take all of the souls, right? He just partake a little bit of it.
yeah, but Ashta's very hungry, you said, so can you hold yourself back?
I'm
Yeah, I'll
let's
do my best.
don't worry.
I am wondering if about a long-term plan, because it's clear that you need it so that you don't go hungry. What happens the next time you need souls?
Suppose me to leave.
No, no, that's not necessary. Look, I volunteered. If I'm pretty sure Ricardo has a sufficient supply to sate a lot of the current hunger, and if the cravings come back, I propose. I volunteer to have some of my soul be sucked, just tiny portions. It wouldn't. We've seen what
Is
happened
it
to.
regenerable? Regeneratable? Regenerator? Can you grow it
We.
back?
I mean, you look at Fontaine and they seem fine. Lothar took a part of them, a portion of them.
Took a portion of all of us. Maybe it's too upper. Maybe it's too small that it's not noticeable.
Did
But
he
we
take
don't
a
we don't
portion of
really
all of
know.
us?
No,
Yeah.
No,
just a
he
portion
didn't. No,
of
just we
Vi
left them in the war memorial.
Fontaine and also Ashta.
Okay.
Oh God, wait, she was also. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, a lot happened.
So
Uh-huh.
a little bit of everybody might not be so noticeable, but if just from you, it's gonna be like maybe I don't know, like a piece of fry, which is hardly satiable.
No, is anyone else volunteering then? Look, I'm if we're able to have a I need I don't want to say specimen, but I need at least live input on a person with the curse that won't be actively trying to murder us malintently, not out of hunger or um. It would be. I think it would be much better for me to progress in trying to find a cure potentially. I had some headway. I mean, are we pressed for time to do anything else? I mean,
It's not about waiting here and doing nothing else. It's about how much time before Ashta gets hungry again.
Well, if she does get hungry again, I would suggest instead of you sacrificing yourself, part of your soul, Delilah, maybe you can kidnap some of the people within the wall, feed them to feed part of their souls to Ashta, and then release them back in the wilds.
wall? You mean the
The
moving
bandits.
Oh, okay. Well, that's crossing territory with no consent. This is just me offering up. Well, yes. I mean, if they are bandits. No, regardless. The point being, I think Ashta was hungry the moment we also like freed her. I'm pretty sure. I think we could. She could probably be full enough for a long period of time if she takes up like a portion of what Ricardo has. Again, I don't know if the souls act as like sort of like a glass jar where it
Or
just
don't.
stays there, or you want to say something?
Hey, my word is just do it. Don't care about the guy. He's only alive because of Uni.
Maybe don't do it in front of you.
Yeah. Bring him into the fog. Bring Ashtar into the fog. Uni can stay outside. Whatever happens inside, it's none of his concern.
I'm okay with that.
That's fair. I'm okay with that.
Right,
Any
we're all set then.
objections? Astrid? Aurora?
Well, as Jack said, we are all aboard, right?
Okay, then.
I would say so.
So,
All right.
we're
Right.
heading to the wall right now.
So, after having this discussion, you guys break up, make your way back downstairs to the basement. You guys would see the people who's following you and everything. Especially Quinn gonna stand up and ask, "All right, looks like you guys have some plan. What do we do next?"
Well, we were thinking of, making a forward base of operations out of that temple over there.
Really, with all that blood
Yeah.
and gore and
Yeah, we get to clean
Hey,
it up.
yeah, we have enough manpower to clean that area up.
uh,
Hey,
not
Hey,
the
look
kind
look
of
all around it. There's guard all around, so presumably no bad creatures are gonna go inside.
not wrong. All right then, not the kind of quest I'd take, but beggars can't be choosers.
exactly.
And plus, it's right in the middle of the city. Ground zero. We can investigate
Prime
this
real
area a whole,
estate.
yeah, a whole lot easier.
All right then. Um. Okay. You've killed everything on the inside, right? None of those weird cultist people are in there.
Nope, even the tree's dead, kind of.
Oh,
Even the.
well, there is one thing. Just where when you come upon a room that's just full of blood, knee deep,
Uh huh.
and you see this sort of like well, just don't stare at it, and you'll be fine.
Gotcha. Noted.
Yeah. That is a
Ooh.
later to be investigated. Ooh, I just thought of.
All right then.
Oh, that is lovely.
All right, rookies, let's head out. And you can see the young kid, the mage, like, oh, really? Cleaning duties? Well, we gotta earn our keep somehow. Come on. The three of them walk outside and then begin making their way back to the temple. Vi and Fontaine now goes up to you. What are we gonna do with her? Fontaine kind of pipes up, pointing at the unconscious half-orc that's still on the bed.
Conscious.
She's
Unconscious.
still unconscious?
Oh,
Still.
wait, yeah. Katerina or anyone like? Is this part of their friends as well? Because she said a name, and I don't recall if she said Katerina.
Katerina stops for a bit. No, she's not. We're just three of us. Katerina walks over.
Okay, there's a different group of
Hey,
people
Quinn,
that we
Quinn.
need to find.
Is she the one? Quinn gonna walks over. Gives her a proper look. Well, I'll be the one that jumped into the water, isn't she? Yeah, I think so too.
What do you mean? What happened?
Right. Oh, we didn't tell you how we got in here, huh? My job and the rookies over here. Our job's to escort some people to a family gathering or something at Paragon Falls. But
What family?
I don't remember what they're called. Families. I think it was Lois or something. Apparently, it's their family tradition to gather up at Paragon Falls and then have a party. Don't ask me why. They just hired me. The problem
Is
is,
that familiar to anybody or?
That's Fi. No, was it Fai's?
huh?
No, who's? I remember we met. No, who was the? Oh, there was this one girl that came with us in the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah,
She was with us.
I
What
forgot.
was?
I
We
forgot
forgot
her
her
name.
name.
Cheryl?
Oh, we lost her. We also lost her. This is the second time we noticed that we lost her.
I want to say her name is Cheryl or something like
It's
that.
Irene.
Okay, never
You were
mind.
so off. Oh my god. Not even in the ballpark.
But yeah, we were escorting them here, and then there's like a bunch of mages or something. They stopped us, saying that this area is cordoned off for some research or something. The
When was
family,
this?
I think like 5 days ago, maybe. Basement does it's a bit hard to take time when you're in the
Wait, that's
basement.
very recent. Means you guys have been here very, very
Yeah,
recent.
yeah. We got in as I was saying. They blocked us from entering. The family decided to. We decided to camp there for a bit before deciding on what to do next. And then I went inside, and then we decided to figure out what's going on, being the curious adventurers we are. We tried to sneak inside, and we were able to see a bunch of people, similar uniform, white robes mostly. They're all surrounding this kind of like a battlefield of some sort at the edge of the falls. And then we, and then there was a fight. We noticed a fight. It was between those people with the white robes, and also two people, her and another taller girl, white hair. They were fighting back well. They looked like they were poisoned or something. They were about to be captured, so I told Riss over here to just make some distraction. A little bit of firework over there, then they decide to jump into Paragon Falls. They noticed us. We tried to run, and then we stumbled into the falls as well. When we woke up, we were in the middle of the city center. We tried to find shelter at the churches nearby, and that's how we got into the bloody church. Walked inside, heard a voice asking for our help. We pushed through, and then get captured, get put in the dungeon. So yeah, not worth the PTSD in my opinion, but hey. That's the card.
So she has another. She did say she has a friend, and just but not you guys.
I did check on her a little bit. She was sick or something. Leg wrist. Yeah. Maybe she could come back after a couple more short rests. A couple more long rests. I mean, we have lesser restoration. You're a cleric, like Miss? Looking at Bree.
Yeah, but I tried it. It didn't work. We did, right? We tried it, right? I'm pretty sure we did.
I think you
Did
did.
we? I don't.
Actually, no, I don't think you did.
Really?
No,
We
we
didn't?
did it. We did it because you don't have it.
You don't have it
prepped again.
prepared.
You didn't
Yes, you're
prepare it.
right. You didn't
You didn't
prepare it.
prepare
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
but then we long rested in the temple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she
and then
was
we were in
outside.
the crisis. Yeah, we were in the crisis
Yeah.
and all that.
We
Okay,
were
okay,
fighting.
I can do it now. I think I remember. I think I have a second level left.
Sure.
Could have sworn I
Do you
did
want
it.
to
Oh
do
well.
it now, or
Yeah, I'll
I
do
mean,
it now.
shouldn't we, drop off the prisoner first and then do it? We come back and then we do it then.
Fine. What if she dies in the middle of like us doing all of that?
I don't think so. The sickness is bad, but she can recover slowly. The lesser
Oh wait,
restoration
Oni,
will just help. I'm sorry?
Oni, is this the plague? Is this what the plague looks like?
No. A plague does not affect the living. The plague affects the
Ah.
dead.
Okay.
So if any of you die, make sure you die far away from everybody else. Yeah.
Do you like explode or something?
No, but you will turn into a monster and, well, depending on your skill set, depending on your experience, you might become very aggressive.
What kind of monster?
Well, it depends. It differs from people to people. And with your, I'm assuming you are very experienced. You're going to be a terrifying one.
Thanks.
You're
We haven't
welcome.
encountered any monsters, right?
We did run into some freaky stalking creature type that one time.
The green things?
No. It was even creepier.
The one
They
that
whispered.
whispers in your head? Isn't that the green
Yeah,
things?
that's the crystal
No.
people. Those are the
No,
crystal
No.
that's
people.
not the
I am.
crystal people.
We were reaching an atlas and we made a quick detour because we realized we were being stalked.
Yeah, that's
And
Lopter.
That's laughter?
That's
No.
laughter. No,
That's laughter?
no. This was the
No.
guy. The
There was
one.
this another one.
That's another one?
Yeah.
How many times
we
did I
were
stalk you?
we were waiting we were waiting in like a bakery
We
or
were waiting for an
something.
atlas. Yeah, a different
And
atlas.
like this guy was like, I can see you, I can hear you.
Those are
Ah,
the
Ghost
crystal people.
girl or something, wasn't it?
those are crystal people, glowing green.
Yeah,
Remember?
Yeah,
yeah, like with the green glowy things.
Yeah.
yeah, crystal people.
Yeah.
Yeah, crystal people. The crystals we know they come from the eternal serum. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not that they died and then they.
More like they
it's-
can't
it's-
die. With the
Yeah, they
eternal
cannot die.
serum.
So because we saw the zombie types, right? Don't know how they stay alive, and we saw the
Basically.
cultists, right? And then the crystal people. So far, no monsters, right? We didn't find any monsters.
The zombie type, you figure is what he's referring to.
But
Monster that you do have seen is the elephant one, though, at the beginning.
Oh yeah, the big one.
Oh,
never,
right.
you know.
The huge one.
Yeah.
Oh, the one who was
Ah.
wandering. Oh.
We haven't met that in the city, so
Yeah, we only saw it from a distance. All right.
All right. So.
Well.
Go on.
Perhaps since you all are going back to the temple, can you guys bring her along with while we drop off this prisoner?
Yeah, sure, no problem. She kind of goes over, picks her up. She's not like gonna kill us or anything, right?
No.
All right. I'll see you inside the temple. He hoists her over his shoulder, and begins walking out along with
Find some
Katerina
mops
and Riz.
stuff on your way.
and Riz.
Stuff on your way. Okay.
You guys, what do you guys do?
Let's go to the foggy wall.
Feed Ashton.
Very quickly,
Yeah.
you drag over you drag over Ricardo,
Ricardo.
Uni, and Ashta, along with Vi and Fontaine. All of you as a group make your way towards the teleporter, Atlas, and teleport yourself all the way back to Riverbend. As you exit the teleport from Riverbend, Uni kind of looks at this thing. It's amazing. You're saying this been here the whole time?
Well, the whole time we've been here.
Yeah, this
Was
would be
it
so
during
useful.
The
No.
time in Paragon?
No. It's like this would be really useful.
Oh, maybe I could ask, like, hey, Atlas.
Greetings. How may I assist you today?
When was the first Atlas installed?
The first Atlas was installed during the foundation of Paragon.
What year was it?
It was founded during the it was founded during before the Age of Heroes. During the battle against let me think 1 second. During a battle
Wait,
within a
Uni
great
older?
calamity, the Atlas system was created to ensure people within the city are able to transport around with ease.
Before the Age of Heroes, and the last thing you remembered was during the Age of Heroes, which is the age that we are in now. So that means, but you haven't seen an Atlas in your time here.
This thing can't be right. Must be lying or something.
I don't think you can lie. It's like a, I don't know. Actually,
I mean, the
I
data
don't know.
is like it might be incomplete, might be corrupted. We don't know.
I mean,
We need
but
more
this is not
caches.
incomplete. This is totally different. Huh.
This is why we need to
Really?
keep
You're
record
right.
of history.
Maybe we'll have more answers in Hall of Heroes. Like, papers won't lie, right?
Mm,
Alright then. So you stand in front of the wall of fog. You have the guy in tow. Uni kinda gives the guy a look. Some wounds that you've inflicted on him some of the wounds you've re-inflicted on him to make sure he stays unconscious starts to seal up once more as Uni looks at him. So how do we get past this fog? As he places his hand, it's just solid. As he just passes through. Are you sure that we can walk through this fog?
only
Well,
a number
only
of us
cert-
can.
Yeah. So some of us have to wait out here while the others go inside. Can stay out here with you, Uni.
You sure you don't want me to join in? Maybe if he wakes up or anything, I can talk him down.
I think he wants to kill you. Last time we talked to him.
Right. You're right. Okay.
Don't worry, I got him.
Okay, I'll wait out here. You guys stay safe, alright?
Of course.
And he goes over towards the Atlas and begins having a conversation about, when were you created, blah, 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 and so on. And most of the question is always, memory cache not found. Please go over to this location to get memory cache and so on.
Alright.
Okay.
But who goes inside?
Definitely
I-
Astrid. This
That would be
first.
me.
Alright. Astrid,
I
you
said I will.
Needs-
put forward your
backup,
gauntlet. The wall of fog opens up, allowing Astrid pulling Ricardo with Bree, Aurora, Delilah, and Jack. Are you joining?
I'm gonna stay outside along with what do you call that? Uni.
All right, and Delilah, you walk in as well. The fog closes
Ashta.
behind you as
Ashta is with us, yes?
yeah, Ashta's with you.
Okay.
As Astrid, you drag Ricardo to the center. The room smells horrible with the bodies of previous adventurers over there starting to rot, and the smell is just permeating the air. But it's not enough to knock Ricardo awake. Ashta at this point is starting to have that jitters once more as she scratches her arm trying to regain focus. He asks Aurora, "Is it okay if I do this?"
Aurora's gonna look at the wounds she's creating and assume that she's referring to that, say, well, some animals self-mutilate when stressed, and
Oh.
what are we if not just very complicated animals?
Oh, no. I mean, the soul, this whole absorbing soul thing.
I don't know if it's quote-unquote heroic of a thing to do, but I think we all value your survival and your own sanity above our morals. No, that's not the right word.
Yeah, that's not.
Maybe it is.
She walks over closer towards Ricardo, stops by Delilah for a bit. Stop me if I go crazy, right?
We will.
We didn't get a long rest, right?
No, you did not yet. She walks over towards Astrid. She looks over to Astrid. May I?
What?
She points towards the body that the Ricardo that you're holding.
This is what we agreed on, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just gonna place him down on the ground.
Astrid grabs Ricardo by the shoulders and lifts him up with this inhuman strength. Like someone of her stature shouldn't have that kind of strength, and yet she just lifts the guy up, and a smile kind of accidentally curls on her face as the tips of her fingers starts to grow black as she's piercing into this guy's skin, enough to make the guy wake up. And as Ricardo tries to orient himself on what's going on, her mouth opens up, and this green energy begins getting pulled into her mouth as the guy goes, no, as this kind of like green energy begins to get pulled out of her as she gets pulled even more and more and more. You can see the glow from Ricardo's body begin to dim a little as Ashta begins to pull in more and more energy. What do you guys do?
Is Ricardo like struggling against it?
It is. He is definitely trying to struggle against it, trying to break free, but in his panic, he seemed to have kind of like lost the energy to do anything a little bit because he's not giving much of a fight as Ashta is just pulling more and more energy out of him. At this point, you can see there is a certain paleness to Ricardo now as she's continuing to do this as it gets worse and worse
Now would be the
and
good
worse.
time.
Yeah, that would be a good time. Like drag her arm. Right, that's enough, Ashta.
She wrenches her arm from your hand and just continues to pull in a little bit more into her body as the crystals begin to grow a little bit more as she focus on it.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Alright. Just gonna reach out and grab one of the crystals and just pull it
You grab and it shatters as she screams aloud in pain. She swings at you, Astrid, as she does not let go of Ricardo, continuing to consume his essence.
I'll use my
Oh,
old
still-
reliable garret wire, whatever it's called,
Uh-huh.
thorn whip around the neck and pull.
Alright, so Astrid, you take 30 points of damage from that
Oh!
attack.
Oh,
She
Lord!
swings across, and you can see where the claw marks runs through your chest. It starts to get frostbitten, basically, where she clawed you just now. As Aurora, you use that thorn whip, wrap it around her neck, wanting to pull her. Go ahead and roll to hit for me, please.
Was
should
she
I-
on the
could I
ground
mind fl-
feeding on Ricardo, or
Holding him up.
important question?
I'm sorry.
Was she on the ground? Like, is she?
Oh no,
prone,
she's
or-
holding Ricardo by his shoulder, lifting it up to her level.
Gotcha.
It's kind of
Okay,
like
well,
Can I
kissing, but
also
no
mind
lips
sliver?
touching. Basically, just pulling the energy out.
pray for me.
Are
please.
we talking about like mummy? Like
Yes,
the mummy
the mummy.
sinking in the soul? Yeah.
Yes.
Delilah, could Delilah mind sliver Ashta as well?
All right. Go ahead. Intelligence saving throw, was it for a mind sliver? That is a fail as well. Go ahead. Roll for damage, both of you.
I mean, I
Minimal
she
damage.
can probably take it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
She can take
She
less
also
than him, more than him.
minus 1d4 to whatever save to like be pulled away.
All right. Luckily, Thorn Whip just immediately does it as she takes 13 points of damage. The Thorn Whip wrapped around her neck, pull her 15 foot away from the girl, from Ricardo, and Ricardo falls down to the ground as she gets pulled away, and she is now trying to crawl back towards Ricardo. What do you guys do right now?
Astrid, help! As I'm pulling still with the whip, trying to
Okay.
drag her back.
I'm good. Can I? Are they already separate? Is
They
Ricardo
are
already
separate. Ricardo is now crumpled onto the floor as Ashta is trying to crawl back towards Ricardo.
Were we gonna leave him in the fog?
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, but we need
Okay,
to
then
keep
I'm just going to
Ashta.
step
Uh-huh.
away from the fog, holding the gauntlet, leaving Ricardo in there, but guiding everyone else out.
So you're just gonna
No,
try.
Ashta is
Ashta.
Ashta doesn't want to
Ashta
leave.
is-
Ashta wants to crawl towards Ricardo and
Well, if she
do
can't
more.
see him,
Oh, you want to pull Ashta
Yeah.
out of the fog, yeah?
of the fog, yeah.
All right.
we have to
Everyone
explain this to
else-
Uni, but okay.
We know where
Aurora
he
is
is, we can
pulling
come back for him.
Ashta, and Astrid
Yeah.
is pulling Aurora. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So the two of you are pulling this girl as she's struggling, trying to break free. Go ahead. Astrid, roll strength check with advantage versus Ashta's.
She has also minus d4. Right, just check.
Ability check or saving throws for Mind Sliver?
I think it's saving throw.
Saving throws.
Oh, saving throw.
So with your 23, you're able to pull her as she's just kind of growling, basically trying to pull herself back towards Ricardo. But with the effort between the two of you and the gauntlet being able to part open the clouds, you're able to pull Ashta slowly out of the fog, where she still struggles. And Uni, who was in the middle of questioning, is looking at you guys. Guys, what's going on? As she immediately holds a symbol of Shepa on his chest and immediately blesses Aurora and also Astrid. The rest of you, what do you guys do as these two are being dragged away? Delilah, Bree,
Calm emotions.
Jack.
Do you have it? I'm asking Bree.
Do I have it? I do, but I don't remember because I long rested my sheet, so I don't remember how much I have left.
Oh, okay. This is intense.
Yeah, this-
How rapid is Ashta?
Very.
I should be able to do calm emotions.
All right. What do you do? Go ahead. Show
So
me.
I'm gonna, calm emotion.
Thank you very
Calming the
much.
emotion.
Charisma saving throw. That's new.
Oh,
as she tries to escape, you, Jack, rush over towards her general area and try to detect any mental presence over the area, and you bring all the level equalize and bring it down as you see Ashta starts to relax for a bit. She looks around at you guys. You see the thorn whip that is cutting into her neck a little bit. You see Astrid and Aurora pulling her. She stands up. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm sorry. Uni walks over to you guys. What happened in there? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's just everything's fine.
Bree, what's going on?
It's Ashta went a bit off the cuff.
He's a binge
So-
eater.
But I think Ricardo's in there. And he's still alive.
He kind of looks at you guys with a little bit of suspicion now. What's going on? What do you guys mean? What are these?
No, we don't think.
What's with
He's
these
definitely
people?
alive.
What are these crystals? What do they do? And as he just gives you a barrage of questions, that's where we're gonna end our session today. So, thank you very much, everybody, for playing. Lots of role play today. Maybe a combat next week versus Uni, who knows? But for now, we're gonna stop here. Thank you very much, everybody, for playing and listening. We'll stop here for now, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for a little bit of Arcana 12. Bye bye.
Bye bye.